One of my most amazing feelings has been the fact of, the human connections that one has built in PwC, the team that I worked with. As I said, I was still in touch with them, and I'm still in touch with some of the partners. Being part of a larger family, I think remains. I would like to go back to my first interaction with the firm, which was as a summer trainee in 2001. I worked with the company secretary's office in Salt Lake, Calcutta. I would say it was a first brush with PwC, and it was very pleasant. 2 years later, when PwC came to my campus, I was at National Law School. I finished law from there. They came for the placements. I went through the interviews. It was, went through quite positively, and I joined in the Bangalore office. Initially joined the indirect tax team, and after a year or so moved to the direct tax team as well. So I spent about just over 2 years with them in the Bangalore office. Some of my colleagues, of course, many of them have now gone on to different ways. His name was Mr. Indranil Roy Chaudhary. He was a tax partner in Bangalore. He would mentor me, and one of the things he told me was that he kept on saying that you have to think bigger. Don't just focus on what you're doing today. Don't focus on your transactional work. Look at the future prospects. Professional growth comes when you are not scared of doing things and not scared of taking steps that you would like to take. So I think I'll go back to the advice which I was mentioning right now, which I got from Indranil sir. He said, look, if you are in the same place, you may become a big fish in a small pond, but ultimately you'll outgrow the pond. I was so inspired by him, that I went out after tax, went into M&A, because we used to do a lot of M&A tax. So I said, look, I want to do, I'm legally qualified. So I went into M&A, mergers and acquisitions, like you mentioned. So we got into the biggest deals. And I felt that stayed with me throughout, that you must always dream bigger, think bigger, and try to do more. One must always be open to adapting, learning, unlearning, because I think throughout your career, I've done 22 years now. For the next 20, I hope to keep on, reinventing and adapting myself. Concepts need to be extremely clear as a fresher. And finally, I would say soft skills and understanding people is also very important. In our time, people used to be much more tolerant, but in today's world, when you go to meet a client, or when you go and, when you're a client yourself and go to meet consultants, those initial, even the icebreaker conversations, even the conversations you have over dinner with a client, those could make or break a deal, or make or break your relationship. I think overall the alumni network is quite strong. I love the periodic newsletters, the emailers which come through. There are a lot of information which is out there. The website has a very dedicated alumni corner, which has a lot of stories. In fact, earlier as well, I think in 2015 or 16, I got an award for an M&A lawyer. So I had reached out. It was featured as well in the PwC Alumni Outreach program. But I think alumni can also come forward and do more to stay reconnected with the PwC community.